Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright, I got 8 more small nodules from the Gila Bend mountain range area from just outside of Phoenix, Arizona to cut today. Let's walk through them and see what they look like. What are we cutting? Alright, the first one up, it's got a nice husk. Got a couple chips on the end, but not much of a window. Alright, another one with a good looking husk. Not much of a window. Alright, so this one looks like it's going to be one of those that has some agate on top or quartz, and then maybe a moss or something on the bottom. As you can tell, it looks a little bit different. Usually what that means, not always. Alright, and then this one, I see some light kind of going through this one, so this could be a clear and white banded agate, or it could be a quartz nodule, not sure. Don't really see much in the way of a window. Alright, I got a real flat one here. Nice looking husk. Does got some banded agate showing there, so we'll cut parallel to that through the thick part. Hope it's fracture free. Alright. Got a big thick end and a real thin end. Thin end, can't tell if that's agate or banded agate around quartz. Oh, but it is broken off, so I'm gonna just cut this one through the thick part. Short ways around the end here. Another little one. Looks like there's some quartz in this one possibly. At least right there. It's dirty enough that I can't really tell for sure. So I'll just cut this one around the middle. Hope that it's got something good in it. Alright, this next one, probably the largest of this bunch. Looks like a normal agate on top. A little bit of a chip there and there. And then the bottom looks kind of funky. Don't know if it's still got some host rock in it or what. Or if that's just on the husk. Don't know. But I think, yeah, we'll just cut this one down the middle, long ways. See what happens. Okay, let me get these off to the saw, get them cut, and we'll see what's hiding on the inside of these. All right, I'll be right back. All right, back from the saw. Let's see how we did. All right, first one up. So that was a little bit of a quartz window right there, didn't see it. It's clean at least, the quartz. It's got a little bit of banding around it. It's pretty looking. But not a lot of banded agate. Let's go to the next. Okay. And another quartz. Got that cool white band around some quartz crystals. Gives it a really cool looking effect. It's got a few fractures in it with that staining coming up into the quartz crystals. A little bit of a floater in the middle. Alright. Hopefully they get better. Alright, on to this next little one. And oh, okay. A lot of quartz, but a really cool pattern mixed with some banding. Yeah, that'd be worth polishing up. That is a really cool looking pattern. Nice. All right, I like that. That's really good. Okay, next up I had this flat one. Had that little window, so I cut on the other side of it. And unfortunately, a piece chipped off the back end. And, okay. So it is banded. It's got some little fractures. Alright. Not bad for a little flat one. Nice color. Alright. Okay, I don't know, for whatever reason I decided to cut this one down the middle that way. Yeah, I don't think I should have after seeing it. Oh, it is really cool looking, but I think it would have looked better if I cut it the other direction, perpendicular to that. Different. Lots of little snowflakes, a little bit of quartz, and kind of a orb there in the middle, protruding in. Oh well. It is still really cool looking, and this would definitely look good polished. But I think this one would have been better off if I cut it the short way, or even this way. All right. Okay. Not quite what I was thinking. All right. Nice. All right, so you got the water line with the fortification around it, and a very interesting center. It's not quartz. It's got the little snowflakes or platelets in it. Looks like there's a healed fracture going through it. Yeah, I can see it on both sides. It is healed though. All right, that's pretty neat looking. That would look good polished up. All right, 2 left. So this is the one I said might have some moss on the bottom. Let's see what it ends up being. Oh yeah. And those little squiggly patterns in the bottom and then a banded section on top. That's really cool. That looked great polished. Nice colors, interesting banding. Especially this side. All right, that is super cool. A little stone. Nice. That one should be fairly easy to polish. All right, I messed this one up. So I originally wanted to cut it right down the middle, and for whatever reason I was way off. I ended up cutting this. So this isn't really that great. Too close to the edge really, but you can see some of the pattern. And then that was really cool looking, but I thought it might look better if I had cut it down the middle. So I kind of wanted to try to slab it. Didn't get a real even slab, but it's not bad. So I did slab it, and this is what it ended up looking like. So this is the heel. Very nice, no fractures. And then this is the slab. So at some point, maybe I'll freeform polish this one into a cabochon. I'll probably use that as the top, that as the back. All right, well, that is the last one in this video. So I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you on the next one. All right, have a good day, everybody. Bye.